Gila.
Oi.
Ada kakak catering nih, ada kakak catering.
Mana?
Di live aku.
Lama guys.
Udah diem aja.
Kali ya.
Kenapa hai Catherine? Hai cantik, hai cantik. Sini Rel, nobar.
Tiap bunutan modar
Aku pengen berak anjing.
Berak lah.
Kurang hot kiri.
Gak bisa, aku tak mau meninggalkan opening yang sangat berharga ini.
Pasti kalau pas bahas itu lucu sih. Oke guys. Kalau live-nya kenapa dah? Kalau live-nya error.
Dari tadi error terus.
Kalau live-nya error guys. Mampir ke gua aja dulu. Lo kenapa guys error live-nya? Gak tahu aku. Tuh, error dia bilang. Soalnya mah sehat guys. Suaranya enggak sekali dia.
Bingung gak kenapa ini error mulu dah?
Kenapa? Apa yang error? Gara-gara dompetnya ya guys ya?
Bro, live lo katanya lagi error ya, Bro?
Iya, parah banget errornya. Dari tadi udah DC 3 kali gua.
Enggak.
Oh, tadi gue juga urusan DC sih.
Oh ya?
Langsung gue online lagi, iya. Lu apa sih, bisnet bukan?
Enggak, nipis. Cuman gua sama Agis internet sama.
Oke, satu internet.
Oh, tapi Agis enggak?
Bisa.
Iya, satu internet ini.
Sus anjing. Agis enggak?
Agis enggak?
Enggak. Apa sih?
Lu di dedos anjing sama Agis berarti.
Ya Allah, enggak gitu lah, Nam. Tuh. Terima kasih banget lo udah membantu, Bro.
Anjas.
Anjas. Udah ganteng baik lagi. Ya apalagi kalau bukan Krojera.
Anjas.
Anjas. Ya lupa kalau makan
Terus
malam ini.
terus.
Apa?
Paling ngapain? Iya bener sih, itu keren banget sih.
Wah, ini kalau sampai error lagi gua udah gak mau streaming, guys. Capek gua, sumpah.
Ngapain?
Error mulu.
Errornya kenapa dari itu kah?
Enggak tahu, Nap, bener-bener
Internet lu?
tiba-tiba buffering. Enggak, gua streaming jalan. Maksudnya gua nonton jalan semua.
Halo, nama ngaran aing teh Agesta Igna Cosmo.
Kecilin aja dulu sementara itu apa namanya?
Perwakilan dari
Bitrate.
CA, cenah.
Enggak, bitrate gua aman loh.
Terus musuh terberat teh.
Tadi soalnya gue juga sempet DC
Musuh
sih.
terberat Abi mah Sentinel
Kayaknya YouTube-nya deh.
Di hari yang nonton Paper Rex, ini nobar.
Intinya if you meet me,
Kenapa ya?
If you
Bisa
meet me,
gitu dah.
I'm gonna want you.
I'm gonna want you. Jadon ade lu.
Udah aman kok ini.
Ini nggak ada opening ya ini ya? Langsung duduk ya? Itu udah pada duduk kayaknya. Nggak ada opening. Terus udah tadi gue nunggu berak. Ternyata nggak ada opening anjing.
Enggak, ntar bakal opening.
Kok bakal opening?
Harusnya ya.
Kalau opening sih gue marah sih. Gue
Oh, lempar. Iya, lempar makanannya ke mulut gua anak ya.
Tadi gue udah capek-capek nahan berak bro.
Harusnya ada ya, harusnya.
Enak loh kalau lu bisa
Relax dong,
di
relax.
Jakarta sering jajan-jajanan di
Iya
pinggir
enak
gitu.
ya. Parah enak. Cewek-cewek juga enak.
Hah?
Lu sering jajan nih ya di pinggir jalan terus lu ketemu orang Sunda yang jajannya. Kayak dia berbahasa Sunda.
PewDiePie juga thumbnail hilang, emang
Kan
iya.
dikasih bonus ya dia.
Karena ngomong mulu nggak capek ya. Nah, ada yang ngomong kenapa?
Kerjaan gue emang ngomong bang. Kalau gue diem gue bisu.
Gue beli telur gulung 10.000.
Kasih tahu, Bos.
100.000 jadi 10 tuh.
Jatuh yang
Gue
lagi
ngomong,
dong.
tapi ternyata yang jaga itu orang Sunda. Terus gue ngomong pakai bahasa Sunda. Dikasih bonus itu jadi 20 coy. Tapi jajan sama Mamang mau cilok, sabungkus ya.
Buruan apa anjing goblok. Bukan gue yang streaming anjing.
Bukan lu Riot ya?
Iya kalau lu ngomong
Iya pada ngomong burunap anjing goblok kali nggak ada otak. Tahu orang
chill
nahan
dong,
berak
chill.
emosi. Mancing emosi.
Dagang nih kayak lu. Nih,
Mau diberakin sesuatu ya?
tips-tips kalau lu mau beli belanja
Kalau
di
terus
sini.
pas gue liat juga mejanya udah banyak yang
Orang mana,
juga.
lu pakai bahasa.
Lagi ini, setup equip tuh masih practice range.
Iya.
Harusnya gitu sama kemarin.
Untung bang mainnya. Untung GoFood.
Kenapa ya YouTube gue ya?
Yoi, itu lu
Tapi ini error loh.
Asli di mana-mana ada Discord. Orang Sunda, orang Jawa.
Tuh HP di WC.
Kalau lu ngomong Jawa ada.
WC.
Marah-marah kenapa katanya enak?
Nggak apa-apa. Hidup gue tuh emang kayak gue udah ditakdirkan buat marah-marah terus dah. Nggak ngerti kenapa.
Kayak Ior dong. Marah-marah.
Nggak kayak Ior juga sih.
Kalau
Dia
pindah
mah udah kayak Tuhan anjing, Tuhan marah-marah.
kalau pindah tuh nggak bisa guys. Twitch itu butuh.
Dia aja mah yang tukang donate aja dia marah, cok.
Lu gila nggak sih jadian? Gue sih lumayan bisa gila sih denger tanda merah tadi.
Nih bahkan Hui juga thumbnail hilang Jack.
Gue ngomong jauh bukan dapat potongan, malah dapat
Wih,
ceramah.
oh iya, Wih juga thumbnail hilang. Kenapa? Kayak lagi error gak sih?
Did what Crazy Raccoons did yesterday, okay? Everything that we prepared, I mean, some things went good, some things went wrong. We need to take, especially the ones that went wrong, for them not to happen again. They do have the perfect opportunity to bounce back. Are they gonna be able to? Let's see.
I
mean, this is the question, right? Because Paper
YouTube,
Rex, they're not massively expected to win here. I think the pressure is off a little bit. But for SMB, again, for Turkey, for EMEA, there's going to be a lot of concerns if they don't do well here.
Yeah, exactly. And also, like, we kind of expected Paper Rex to be here just because they were going up against Vision Strikers. But we saw
YouTube lagi down gitu bro ya.
earlier this year, so that is the big question.
Udah lah guys ya, kalau misalnya error lagi gue nggak streaming sih. Percuma streaming error terus, restream. Ya, you know like.
They only won 25% of their defense rounds and they played 24 rounds. They played 12 rounds.
YouTube lagi nggak tahu nih YouTube itu cek ya YouTube
That
ya.
is just not going to cut it, and especially when you're dealing with gamers like
Itu gua belum
SMB.
PDKT guys.
But what do SMB
Beliin
need to do
sebelah.
then? Because it's not
Kalau mereka
handed to
bet
them
lo
on a
beli
plate.
sebelah, kalau mereka
I
suka
think
pedas lo beli
SMB
sebelah,
really
kalau
just
suka
need to
sebelah
focus on
sama
the
tahu,
basics, right? Just
tahu
sticking
crispy,
together,
tahu
trading the
nggak?
kills, using your
Tahu
aim, and
crispy
setting
yang
up
di
into the
ada
sights, and
baladonya.
doing the comps that they're most familiar with, right? Do what you
Nah,
got
itu dulu
here.
guys.
You don't need to
Dulu.
throw
Kayak
any
gua tuh nggak bisa
curveballs for
PDKT
these
orangnya.
these like out of your region matchups.
Yang subsidi.
I'm gonna disagree with you. Just in a
Twitter.
tiny
Makasih
little
Muhammad
spot, I know that
Tegal
you like it.
Pangestu
That one thing that we saw SMB do a lot is the fact that Paura, even though he was playing super well the other day, he likes to push when they do not have the means
Ya ini
to gather
fix
that
error dari
information. He's
YouTube
like,
sih
you know
cok,
what?
semuanya
Okay,
cok.
I'm gonna
Pepper Rex
push.
versus
And
suck
that
my
is
balls to
another
nil
way
I'm from
to
future.
Gue masih ada gak fotonya? Kalau masih ada berarti dosa gue paling banyak di sini.
Ada, nah.
Siapa?
Youtube-nya ada.
Gua sih. Gue paling banyak sih.
Cuman lu doang. Gila di YouTube gua.
Semua coy, semua
Enggak, Sinap
Enggak,
Sinap ada.
Gue enggak.
Opening duels, but so far in this tournament, it's 5 and 10 in opening duels.
Literally cuma nap doang yang ada. Gua buka YouTube gua ya, beranda gua doang.
Gila, gua doang, seorang gua doang.
Taufik ya, kalau lu di ini,
Iya.
kalau di Bandung tepatnya.
Tes
di
dulu,
Bandung.
Players are just scrambling.
Gue yang punya
Lu
YouTube
pada
anjing,
di-
pada nggak tahu kan,
Lu
gue diem aja.
lagi bet sebelah, terus
Well, I'm gonna
sama
let
Orang
you
dalam
know
nih, orang
what
dalam.
your mouth is super
Ya,
quickly and
apa ya?
give me your
Itu
predictions
kapan,
for this.
Literally.
itu udah
Nap
pasti
doang.
The maps?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
salah sama
say
soal
SMB.
DC dong, iya DC-nya berisi.
Oh,
Karena nap live dari tadi kali.
Are you
Gua-
okay?
No, disagree with me.
Gua awalnya bisa, cuma tiba-tiba gua nge-crash.
Sean is a paper boy today, lovely. Well, that is enough from
Oh.
us. Time
Kaget
to
dulu
welcome
ini.
the competitors onto the stage
Tapi
for
gua
this
rada malu
elimination
loh
match
nembak,
to
coy.
start
Cewek
day
yang paling
6
bener.
of Masters Berlin.
Mending.
Nah, dia udah mulai nih.
Ini masih ini doang intro doang intro.
Iya, main suaranya. Dia kekencengan nih suaranya, iya. Gua kecilin deh dia.
Lu pada bacot tek, kencengan, pal gue bet kenceng sini.
Kenapa emosi nap?
Tadi kekencengan katanya, bukan gua yang bilang anjing.
Emosi.
live emang.
Setelah gua di YouTube. Dong.
Anjas, mau jadi ini loh. Udah mau jadi streamer sekarang.
Iya kan ini Subathonnya harus diberesin dari cover.
Oh iya, udah. Ya.
Ini orang yang teriak nih.
Uratnya Bang Nap yang kekencengan. Kan gua udah namanya
Kasih
Owen
tau,
Muhammad.
sebutin siapa Owen Muhammad.
Owen Muhammad.
Owen lu datang ke live gua anjing, gua TO lu Owen anjing. Berani lu datang ke live gua tahu lu siapa ya yang
Kenapa?
PP-nya warna ungu kan.
Iya,
tapi warna gue ingat juga tuh.
Anjing.
Mute aja si Nabila.
NT Owen.
Motong dong guys, motong guys.
Mana chat lah? Gimana gua kasihnya kalau lu gak chat? Nah, tes.
Siapa nap?
Apa ya?
Nap
Apa tuh?
mana?
Namanya siapa, Nap?
Ini Nap.
Muhammad emang anjing Owen.
Lu ya bangke lu ya.
Namanya Pak Celino.
Temen gua ya anjing lu bener-bener.
Mampus Owen anjing di bandnya sama Ior lagi anjing, the master of Angry. Angry Bird.
Ada Ior.
Oh iya, mau war di mana?
Ior
Di
lu
tempat
raja
dia.
dari segala raja anjing.
Gua buka speakernya kali ya, seru ya.
Ada Monik.
Gue nggak tahu kemarin.
Bentar guys, abis bantu Agis mau
Yang
dikasih lagi.
2000 sama Spirit di live-nya Cross sih gue lucu banget anjing.
Halo kok.
Ada siapa? Ada Koper.
Enggak, cover.
Ada
Cover
cover.
nanti nonton di bawah, Kopal.
Oh iya,
Oh,
cover.
ada yang mau nonton sini, nanti ada cover guys.
Oh iya. Wih,
Iya. Nanti nobar di bawah guys sama cover.
cover ada Napski cover.
Untung gua nggak jadi kesana, bro.
Iya, kenapa?
Iya.
Cover, perkenalkan nama saya Nabila
Baik
cover.
loh.
Ah iya, kemarin sih udah tanya.
Mana yang ada owen itu
Oh,
gua
kemarin
ini.
cover udah nanya gua.
Hah?
Respect cover ya, respect cover.
Berharap ya.
Iya, nggak apa-apa, kemarin gua udah lumayan di
Notice dikit lah ya, ada lah.
Burung merah yang gede badannya kalau lagi marah.
Gua udah kasih nama lu sudah Nap. Iya, tadi yang nanya itu Napski. Gitu.
Soalnya udah tua ya guys.
Jangan gitu lu.
Bang Yor kenapa nggak stream? Iya, Yor kenapa nggak stream Yor?
Iya,
Capek ya Yor?
tua maksud gua lebih berumur guys.
cover cuma exchange family internet.
Habis
Gak apa-apa, kan gue masuk exchange dulu, gimana sih?
Oh.
Siapa yang minta cover buat donate gue? Kagak.
Masuk action doang ya?
Iya, orang gue pengen
Oh.
masuk exchange.
Habis itu?
Mampir cover. Yor mah.
Abis itu
Mampus di Teo.
Yor gimana lagi?
Dia ngatain Yor super di Teo anjing.
Gua denger dia
Nah, gua nonton
tanda merahnya gua udah pusing cuy. Gua mute itu.
buset
bentar
pusing
doang.
gua
Iya,
suaranya banyak banget. Oh ya,
berapa
kita
lama?
suaranya masuk semua ya? Terutama mikrofon gua sih.
Yor. Kan lulusan nggak di sini.
Di setting aja.
Enggak, gua punya mikrofon masih sensitif tak kena. Ya karena terlalu dekat semua sih.
Kayak menang Yor ya. Yor teriakannya lebih kenceng.
Ntar gua mau set speaker ya guys, jadi gua mute mikrofon gua.
Kayak itu udah
Karena
gila,
bakal
pakai
cover semua
pakai
nobar
pakai
sini.
kamu, buset. Gitu-gitu Yor. Komlek ya. Iya makanya gitu-gitu dia kamu.
Stream lu emang gak ada thumbnail bro.
Itu kenapa mukanya Jason tadi
Nggak,
gepeng?
nggak ada.
Rafael jangan galak-galak.
Ganti mikrofon, nggak tahu mau ganti mikrofon apa. Udah habisin duit lagi dong beli mikrofon. Nggak.
Rafael kamu jangan galak-galak kamu. Guys mau
Ya
dipakai
udah.
enggak? Jangan.
Nah itu display capture itu.
Ya kalau mau gua tuh orangnya
Ah, display capture lu mana?
Gua denger gitu gua bisa gila juga.
Ah, jadi lu mau ngapain?
Ini nyoba santai.
Lu mau di take up apa?
Lihat.
Ah.
Oh itu
Gua lagi lihat 3 live nih, Kro, Ages, Nap.
Openingnya mantap
Iya,
ini.
Yang macem-macem gua TO anjing.
Iya, ini mah
Terosss,
lagi nyari
Terosss Mayor.
pelampiasan anjing, bukannya. Dia lagi kesel tay nyari pelampiasannya gitu.
Kenapa Yor? Cerita Yor.
Ais,
Lagi kenapa ego?
mau lu apa lulus bego?
Ini kadal.
kenapa sih?
Oh ini intro.
Gua sudah bingung anjing.
Siapa nih? Benkai aja.
Katanya, itu siapa tuh?
Joget keju. Joget keju. Ah tapi Benkai still the spotlight anjing.
Ada juga aja ya Tuhan. Apa itu anjing? Cok.
Si Jado sama Shiba tuh cuman
Oh, in the beginning of this tournament, I said maybe Stark. So
Kita orang Indo. Si Benkai ya, Dim tuh belum mandi anjing.
pakai odol beneran anjir.
Buru-buru anjing udah mau tahu.
Itu bendera apaan, Jok?
Anjing.
Katanya beda kayak gini nggak masalah, gue kalah anjing, yang penting gue jadi terkenal aja.
Ada spotlightnya tuh.
Meme anjing ada win play.
Apa sih beneran?
Benkai Div.
Itu bendera apa Cok, tau gak?
Turki kan? Bukan ya? Oh beda ya? Bukan ya? Nggak tahu.
Itu bendera apa tadi?
I love that so much, and of course Benko is one of the
PKI, pala lu PKI anjing.
personalities we've seen in this tournament. There he is.
Dia buang-buang gosok gigi di mana anjing?
Interesting to see how they perform because
Dia
kumur dulu deh, Jay. Gimana kumur?
Dia kumur kan tadi kan?
Right now,
Bagus,
it's because they want to bring the show. Maybe they're just completely focused. They know
Bentar gua
exactly
cek.
what's at
Dia
stake.
busanya
Let's
anjing.
see if
Kalah
they can
sama
Yeah, look at Izzy right there,
Nafki.
the voice of reason
Nafki.
within the team.
Kalau gua
Just
kalah
talking to
Nafki.
everyone,
Gila sih.
down, going into the match. It's just a totally
Mau
different.
speaker kali ya?
yeah, they're in the zone right now. But we gotta talk about maps.
Motornya nggak suruh ntar.
We've already seen both of these teams.
Emang
play
sengaja
before.
mancing itu
If you
anjing.
could talk me through that comfort picks.
Mau gua mute mau gua
Game mulai gua pakai speaker guys, gua ambil mikrofon ya.
We know that they're good on some maps. We know that there are maps that they're not comfortable at all.
We haven't seen them really on breeze. It's something that they don't like to play. But anything can happen. These two teams play very different matches the other day.
Yeah, and Paper Rex, they banned Bind the last time we saw them play against Vision Strikers, of course SMB. They banned Breeze, you know, they don't really play Breeze.
Suara gimana? Suara gimana? Suara gimana? Kedengaran nggak guys? Kedengaran nggak?
Similar today, but we will be starting off with the bans first of all. And wow, okay, Sean, SMB
Aman ya?
decided to ban. I
Aman ya?
Not very standard by
Aman ya?
any means for SMB.
Oke ya.
This is one
Gini
of
aja ya.
Terex's strongest maps. Before that
Gini aja ya.
Vision Striker series, they were
Discord tuh kedengeran dari earphone, suara in-game speaker.
Iya, benar benar karena emang Xbox-nya Pepper emang kuat sih.
But it's an excellent map for SMB, so I understand that they do not want to play on that one. Oh man, the fact that SMB actually...
Yeah, they floated Breeze, but Haven is their choice right off the bat. What do you make of this, Kukuka?
This is a hard one. I feel like SMB
Maxing sih, karena
has like
kemarin mereka
too much of
sempat
an
diable
open position, and the other day Paper X against Vision Strikers, that was a really
Xbox
close
atau band
one.
ya?
So, I don't know what to make out of this.
Yeah, this is so interesting right now, the way the veto is going.
Ya, apa mapnya guys? Apa mapnya?
How this is happening right now. The teams are picking into their opponent's weaknesses right now. It feels like they're each locking in and vetoing things that the other team is really bad at or really good at.
Yeah, and let's have a look at the second map. Of course, it's going to be Breeze. You know,
Breeze?
SMB leaving this open. They're going to
Breeze?
I am scared because obviously we're gonna see changes. We're gonna see a different SMB playing on this Breeze. We saw, for example, and then we're gonna see changes on the comp for sure. Crazy Raccoons did that yesterday. It worked out perfectly. But some teams have tried the same, and the
result was not the best. They knew that obviously if they didn't ban it, it was going to be 100% in.
Oh, an SMB lock-in defense there too. I'm literally getting chills right now because it's the first veto so far in this event where teams have gone at their opponent's attack, their weaknesses and strengths, as opposed to picking what they're comfortable with. So this is just like going to be such a wild best of 3 to watch.
Yeah,
interesting.
Match. They're bringing all the big dogs out, and Split will be the decider if we go there. We haven't seen Paper Rex play Split yet, but I kind of wanna, because what are they gonna play?
Exactly.
BNK sih pasti diklik, gue yakin banget dari spotlight dia. Anjir nih masuk panggung pakai odol beneran nggak tuh?
What I want from them today is double controller. I want Astra and Raze plays.
Yeah, and if it gets to Split, it is going to be crazy because it is a map that they're not statistically all that great on, but we don't know the strengths of the region.
Nah, kira kita bakal melihat Paper Rex lawan tim luar negeri guys. Karena kemarin baru lawan Vision Striker kan, which is mereka nge-scrim itu masih di Asia gitu. Tapi akhirnya bisa nonton Paper Rex lawan tim luar. Selain scrim ya, ini pertandingan asli jadi beda cerita. Especially Breeze, I think this is a map kayak gimana lu bakal aduin banyak gitu.
Listen, you cannot go. It's impossible to win Gambit on Haven. It's
pengen lihat jadulnya sih.
Have you seen the breakout on the Jet? Have you seen breakout on the Reyna? You know, it's just crazy. So let's forget about that one because what's the counter strat to no strat? That's what we said on EMEA finals. But I feel like they're gonna bring in some changes.
Asal jangan kabur ya, kalau misalnya nggak kabur bisa.
But I feel like Paper Rex are gonna be incredibly strong because they have practiced it already on the tournament.
Yeah, this is a map, like you said, they played this against Vision Strikers, and I think BNK, this was one of his worst performances I've seen out of him.
At least Aaron udah nari joget keju walaupun kelihatan miris-miris dikit lah.
They're so layered, it's very difficult to stop that as a Cypher. I would imagine he has a lot more success against a dry SMB.
Well, do you feel like, Sean, that the Vision Strikers
let's go guys, kirim tenaga buat Paper Rex ya.
that much into it? Because Vision Strikers
send
and
energy to
SMB,
Paper
they're
Rex.
totally different team.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying, is that BNK struggled against that Vision Strikers team, but that doesn't mean that he's going to struggle today against
kirim tenaga kalian buat Paper Rex,
very
send energy.
style he's dealing with. Now he's dealing with, like I said, the aimers, the dry aimers,
Let's go.
minimal utility and teamwork.
Let's get it.
Just overwhelming with utility.
Yeah, my problem with SMB is when they get lost in all that aggression, because Paper Rex is going to be able to read into that and to actually manage to move the map around them more than otherwise.
And Kukuka, you spoke of some changes here we could possibly see from SMB.
2-0, 2-1
What would
nih.
you like to see? What should they stray away?
Paper
I
Rex.
would like to not see open.
Let's
That's
go.
my first thing. I feel like one thing that every single team
Jadul
has
nih.
learned, and us during this tournament, is the
Bakal
potential
seru nih.
that an Astra can give you. You know, the fact that she can also work as a sentinel and give you, you know, just more utility.
Rambut gitu ya, rambutnya, kacamatanya. Ini dia our MVP BNK.
That's basically what I want.
Anjas, gelangnya.
Dulu zaman-zaman chess dia pendiam.
Ini ya. Lo tau gelangnya itu gelang ceweknya tuh. Gelang ceweknya tadi. Gila, dikasih shout out tuh gelang ceweknya.
And also, maybe not the Sage.
Yang dia kasih tadi lihat tuh guys, yang ada tulisan Whoopsies tuh ceweknya guys.
Yeah, Sean wants to see the stage.
Happy buff, GF buff.
But as you guys can see now, agent select here. Of course, the agents, both, all of these players
Kenapa hilang?
pick the most
Enggak.
stage.
Suara kecil banget tuh.
again, we've seen PaperX play already. They ran the Jet, Sky, Asher, Cypher, Sober, I believe, when they played Haven last time. So maybe, they're not going to change things too many times. But Brave, unlocking that one thing
Mana bisa dapat buff.
didn't want to see.
Soon.
Exactly. The one thing starting off strong.
Hopefully.
I mean, it can work.
Nggak hopefully sih.
You have to be comfortable.
Nunggu waktu yang
because
tepat
you
aja.
obviously need 100% to win this map. It's your pick, so if
Jangan
they
buru-buru,
have
guys.
decided to go with this composition,
Kalau
they have
diburu-buru nggak
something
bakal
to at least.
Yeah, and I think
selalu
Omen on Haven isn't
menyenangkan.
that bad of a pick, mainly because his paranoia down those long lanes like C-Long, even cutting through, the sewers area of A. It's just such a useful piece of utility on this map.
And also, we have to mention, obviously, we were saying PaperX has already played in this tournament on this map, so maybe they have studied that.
Kalau bisa ke bawah telur gulung. Dulu mungkin nggak sehat ya. Telur gulung sama.
And also no changes whatsoever from SMB either. Are you concerned, Kuka?
Pemain CSGO yang
A little bit.
Australia.
Give me 5 rounds and then come back to me.
CSGO Australia.
Dick Stacy coba lihat.
Mana ada mirip aja di sisi, kagak.
We're gonna toss out
Kagak.
to 2 people to send us through.
Well,
Nggak
Kukuka's
tahu
in
gua.
pieces. Just don't show me an Omen. I'll be fine if they don't have an Omen first pick.
Bajunya masih robek ya guys ya.
Start to the day for Kukuka.
Fancy,
However,
fancy.
I'm okay with
Anjir,
that. I'm not
masih
too fussed
robek-robek
just yet.
fashionnya.
The veto was
Gua kira makin hari makin rapi.
That's a thing. But coming into this now,
Semangat banget
what
nih
are
gua.
your thoughts?
What are your
Berapa?
I think this is fairly indicative of
Satu makanan aja lah, satu
play
makanan.
style we're going
Kayaknya
to
menang
see
13 bulan sih.
plays, and I think in particular
Goblok.
the Striker series, how much
Pepper
we're
X.
talking about
Pepper X
that,
dulu, Pak.
willing to sit
Pepper
so
X,
deep and allow PaperX to
13.
kind of overextend.
7.
Speaking of that,
Oke,
Forsaken.
Pepper X 13.
Jaron bunuh nih. Oh, one tap.
Forsaken finds the opening.
Yeah, but it's the rest of it that's a problem as well. That B hit is still finding very little success. Shiba even going to claim Turco, and it's down to 2, and they're already the walking wounded. Ross and Brave are going to have to do something quite miraculous in this one, and it's not going to happen. Very clean start for PaperX there.
Clean boy.
And again, some of the key
Wah, ini
points we
ini
touched
orang
on
nih, ini
before
benar-benar
casting this, guys,
start
was someone like
Pepper X,
Forsaken.
Pepper X.
He will not stop doing this.
Well, and let's look actually the flip side. That just come back to the composition, right? There's nothing in place to kind of get Izzy online other than him being aggressive to find those opening duels almost on his own back. Forsaken. Actually,
Let's go, Pepper X, let's go, boy.
They have Divide and they have Forsaken.
Jadon.
Kind of just do these little set pieces also freak in the early round as well. So
Game,
a
yeah.
lot of possibilities here
Game
for
kedua.
PaperX to actually cause some real problems.
Oh iya, ha.
And we were thoroughly impressed with Devi as well. I think
yeah.
it was that 1-2
Yeah,
punch. Yes, Forsaken is always going to be a headliner, right? He catches the eye for a good reason. It's plus he's re-peeking. Of course he's re-peeking it.
Okay.
Just showing the strength of the Marshal. And we've already seen some of that Brazilian flair. Why not throw on some Turkish flair to this one?
Hati don.
SMB, not quite
Aduh.
the chance yet. There it is, suddenly changing hands. The right click on the classic will always strike fear into just about everyone. But now look at Shiva trying to take that space back. Really good approach. A little dangerous, a little risky to put himself up there, but he wants to reclaim that territory, joined as well in sewer by Devi, so that's going to be working in tandem. And Poro and Turco still over towards spawn side, and
Jelas,
Shiva.
dia tahu nih, Shiba tahu nih. Nah, dia tahu. Cakep.
Lovely work in the end, kept it calm after what was a little bit of a sketchy start there. A couple of exchanges that put them on their toes, but they had players in the right place.
For sure. I think this is PaperX, I guess, trying to set the tone.
Iya,
Again, this kind of plays into what I was talking about. With Brave, they don't really have this.
Oh, kenapa?
They don't have the opportunity to kind
diculik
of
ya?
call these audibles. They have to wait and see what PaperX is going to do and make a decision.
Jangan diam-diam, Nap. Makanya, Nap.
Dulu nggak boleh diam-diam. Berak.
Kok gua berak? Udah berak belum lu?
Udah berak, Pak.
Oh, Storm, so that's a big tick in the box in my eyes. Whether or not we see SMB
Jadon,
lean a little heavy,
langsung
which we
OP
are
nggak tuh?
towards A level to maybe contest this.
Yeah, but Forsaken's going to re-peek it every time.
Sayang
It took
banget
so long for him to be tamed off those aggressive peaks. It's not like you're suddenly
Nap
fall
ski
back
speed
suddenly
lawan
by
Bear.
the passive. That's something to get used to
Di speed
throughout
run anjir
this
sama Nap.
game. And Shiba might put himself up for a trade.
Berak
Swing
lu.
at the same time, and he's going to progress up long. And Shiba may as
Oh.
well do this. Yeah, honestly,
Gila,
well, that's
bisa
a
gak
great
kira
call.
Spectre
Brave
gak
thought
anjing?
sleeping
Gua kira
in this
Brave
middle.
kenapa lu?
Everyone's walking out brushing their teeth in the bathrobes. Already, that's a little dangerous. Look at the purchase, though. They do have two rifles. Mind Freak and Device still have that. So,
What the? Let's nontonin
that's a
si
lovely
Nap.
benefit, and obviously that option.
Iya, jangan nontonin
so
gua.
early on
Gitu,
in
Cah.
this. So these 4 other rifles
Oh,
aren't
there,
exactly
there,
pound for
there.
pound.
There.
Substantially
Iya,
higher.
dia coba panas.
SMB. Try and end up on C here again.
Kaget ya Shiba ya guys ya. Shiba ya. Mana hitter Shiba? Hitter Shiba. Where? Aduh, kena timing dah. Aron. Dapat satu. Nice Shiba. Cakep. Last udah ketahuan di mana?
PaperX look absolutely on today.
Cakep.
Wah, Davai sih.
Converted PaperX. These guys are looking sharp.
Dia mau pakai Phantom ya dari dulu ya?
Everything was right.
Kopi gitu ya.
Cuma crosshair doang yang ganti dia.
Tapi kelihatan sih PaperX mainnya udah mulai ini ya, lepas. Shiba.
Shiba lumayan lah, at least a good start lah, dia dapat timing berapa.
Again, he invested smoke off the rip, so straight away if they don't actually gain anything from that,
mana ya Shiba?
They have to wait until they're in
muncul di chat gue biar KO.
While we're in a bit of a Shiko, a half buy, a little bit of a lighter purchase from SMB, I like that. Being, I guess, aware of what you're doing on the map. You take that space towards A long, you make that pressure on Sewer time and time again. Okay, well, if they're not coming here, we've already taken that territory, why not stack towards the other side? Take that space as well, be aware of the repercussion to our actions.
Anjir, bisa balik lagi easy. What the fuck?
Dia habis ngedes balik lagi.
Dia apa tujuan des ya?
Aron, Lil Jaka come on. Turkish please.
Gila sakit banget ya anjir.
Gila udah pada punya ulti gak anjing PaperX. Siapa?
Saron.
Siapa yang bunuh lagi nih?
Tapi Ruination emang enak juga sih.
Tapi si Jadon kenapa pakai OP nge-hold angle itu ya? Hah?
Iya.
Si Jadon pakai OP.
Dia nyari aman gitu loh, tau gak sih? Karena udah tahu gak ada yang jaga.
Nge-holdnya pakai OP. Pakai OP di kayu lah tuh. Bahaya, you know? That's a stupid angle.
On the side of PaperX, they now need to re-explore something else, or I guess try and force the issue on A. They've not won this out. It's been Shiba for this time around. Big guys actually on the side, but they've gained nothing by doing this in the previous rounds, Lauren.
Yeah, I'm looking to see that benefit. Now this is new. Forsaken going walkabout on C long, and you're right, it's Izzy who will have that as well. If you watch the prior games, you can see why Izzy
udah ketahuan gak sih cara mainnya Jadon?
Kebaca.
Exactly these sort of looks that Forsaken will go for.
Udah nonton habit-habitnya.
Nggak, udah ketahuan juga dari match sebelumnya. Kalau nge-push tuh di C sama dia doang udah.
Gak usah terus diangkat dulu.
Goblok, nggak gitu juga.
Haven't used any smokes just yet, so we don't have to wait for those cooldowns on the side of Brave. Still sat here, turret set up. Spot out sheep.
Cara mainnya nggak ada yang berubah ya, PaperX-nya.
Cara mainnya
sama, masih sama kayak Agre A, Agre C gitu kan.
Ini ultinya si Aron ya. Iya si ulti Aron langsung nge-defend. Harusnya mereka tahu gak sih? Ya ready nih, ini harusnya ready sih, harusnya ready. Kamu.
They will mean they're aware of where they can sit, and it does at least give SMB the step towards the site. Is he leading the way? Mind Freak at the back, pinged out, he knows it. Oh wait,
belum dapat udah di des.
From Russ to make sure that was going to be picked up, but Divine, nice little high flash, does find one.
Aduh dia naik.
Shiba was a little off kilter. And now we have Benkai. A 1v2 presented. He just got the first out of the third. They lost my heart. This is big from SMB and they needed that.
Nyaris nyesel tuh SMP anjing.
Okay guys, at least it's a good start, I guess. It's a good start. Gak bisa dia kena ulti sama, kan kalau dia di ujung tuh kan kelihatan bisa terus smoke. Dia mau naik ke sana buat nggak ditembusin. Paham nggak? Tapi waktu naik ke sana pun kena ulti, serba salah. Dia kena drone. Dia di belakang smoke ketahuan ada ulti killjoy. Kan kena drone.
Hold on, I want to see if he's actually really reading this well. Forsaken is constantly controlling this area.
Sayang.
Winning this fight.
Udah kena OP lagi nih. Ini kalau kalah Iko.
Now, I don't know if he's working dry from this point. It's just him. He doesn't have the sky on him to help him out. Anyone else instead of integration, and you can see SMB are very aware. Now extremely aware of what he's up to. Now somehow Benkai claimed a quick kill through garage while that was happening.
Agresif banget.
Aduh, udah kayak kecolong dada kayak timing.
He was willing to maybe give it a try, but again he's only got that splitter, so has to sit a little deeper.
I love this, so they've tucked Benkai in Cubby here. Mind Freak, retreat. Audio keep giving it away just yet.
Sebenarnya SMB itu cuma nge-counter agresifnya Pepperex doang. Sisa mereka pakai playbook sendiri.
SMB are fully focused. There we go. There's the peek, and actually great work from Brave. The half clear on the corner after we've not seen that.
Udah tahu Pepperex
We haven't seen that. It had purely been the Astra back of sight or plateau, just kind of playing around it, or platform, whatever you like to call it. And again, brilliant approach from SMB. I want to highlight that. That's really diligent work from them. And this is a big correction in something that could have massively caught them out here.
And actually look at who they find on the other side, and if Paperx has done their homework, find it poorer there than they anticipate. That's the weaker side of this default. He's there to make sure that nothing kind of slips through the net. And again, the adjustment, perfect on both sides, right? They anticipate, they found the lurk, expecting SMB to end up on C. They try and address that, but like you said, diligence on the side of SMB.
Pemanasan dulu, pemanasan.
Maybe a nice little set piece as well with a gravity well or
Yang
something.
paling ngeselin sih dari Arun tadi, kena drone, lu Astra sendiri, nggak ada sentinel di set. Lu susah banget hold diri sendiri sih. Apalagi di ulti Killjoy. Di ulti Killjoy tadi lu space-nya cuma di backside doang.
Very important. Their money would have been waning. They've been having some rough rounds, even in the victories, but this is much better. Going to stabilize them going forward. And on the other side, we still have Shiva and Divine.
That's Astra anchor lah kalau di
Pepperex kalah udah ya.
But a couple of the monsters now fell. This is, I guess, stabilizing.
Nyawa kan cuma 2 doang.
And we need them to show this kind of tempered approach, which doesn't necessarily suit them. That was a shot.
That's a good shot.
We obviously saw the other side of Benkai, but that was, I guess,
Lihat nih,
the opener.
tim
Again, the
SMB,
perfect response in terms of structure.
teori naga merah semua.
He then has to try to clear all these angles. You know, maybe if they're a little spaced apart.
Teori naga merah semua guys. Kecuali Brave. Naga merah semua. Saya nggak tuh. Lihat tuh, lihat tuh. Ya kan? Fansnya Kurumi semua nih. Mereka nonton Kurumi semua naga merah nih.
Teori naga merah.
Actively now trying to take back.
Naga merah 4 orang Jack, kecuali si Brave Phantom sendirian.
Ini mostly Pepperex mainnya gitu-gitu doang, tapi kayak kebantu main individual skillnya gak sih?
Utility
Iya.
Again, with this composition.
Mereka mainnya
gitu-gitu
mereka mainnya nggak structure, nggak bisa dibilang structure juga.
Iya, nggak ribet-ribet.
Emang base on call-nya kayak misalnya Jadon mau kemana gitu, udah Fai bantu gitu, kayak gitu sih.
Oh, di default kan ya.
Harusnya ya. Biasanya kalau defense kan kalau solo duelist biasanya dia kalau mau ngapain. Aduh, udah Fai nggak bunuh lagi. Aduh, terus muka lagi. Aduh, nyabun lagi.
Cracks open the site. That's huge. And now once again, Mind Freak in an
Wah,
unwinnable
gawat.
scenario.
Nggak kena semua tembakannya.
Approach from SMB, and that is a Prime Gaming flawless.
Fantastically done. Again, half a second either way there for Forsaken. Blaze-on can do some real damage. We saw this time a couple of times versus Vision.
Dia mau pakai AWP juga bodo amat ya. Mau dia yang duel sendiri padahal ya Kizzy.
Iya. Sama kayak si Ye, Yor. Dari kemarin main OP terus tuh.
Siapa?
Ye. NB. Dia pakai OP terus loh. Attacker.
They're waiting. I think they're leaning heavily into Forsaken.
Jadi masih belum pede kali ya. Kok jago tadi.
Gak ada lo pede aja dari gerakannya cuma
emang kebaca aja ya.
Iya.
Cara mainnya Pepperex.
Dari gerakan dia pede, nge-push apa segala macam mau ngapain.
That clear
Gerakan
on
doang.
long, just into that cubby was fantastic finding. I think it was Benkai. Was it Benkai? I think who'd pushed up on long, just taking a little deeper.
Yeah, good
And
time.
then that prior round as well. Yes, they cleared the double stack on long. Still very diligently checking towards hell to make sure the side was actually clear from entry. And clearing it with intent, I think is something they talk about every now and then. But there's something about just lazily clearing a corner with no idea that there are players there. But you can see that this guy is really drilled in today, just making sure that everything's in the right place.
I think the other thing here, on the side of Paperx, I do want to see them kind of
udahan. Apa?
Bisa lo main kakinya
hilang ya?
Hilang gitu, gue nggak bisa sih anjing kaki gue.
Enggak, ini pakai si ini. Si siapa? SMB. Pepperex Breeze kalau nggak salah.
SMB can on the attack at least. They have to still worry about mid, they have to still worry about garage. They can't
Dari
really
tumbalnya satu orang
all in pieces
bukan
in
kita
the same way.
maksudnya.
So early rounds,
Alex
yes,
besabda.
Forsaken's found it, and actually on the back of those kills, probably found the round victories at the end of it. But I want to see a couple of variations now. I want to see a different look, especially if we see Supermassive plays now kind of revert back, because they've now won a round effectively with that A lobby control.
Yeah, mine free. Here we go. Let's see your best heat impression. Maybe a 10's impression, depending on what time of the day it is. It's all good. Don't mind. Either or, they've made that thing look miraculous. And SMB just kind of get in the lay of the land. They're not quiet in taking a couple of, not early challenges, but a bit of space. They're already starting
Aaron lepas sepatu. Iya, gue coba kalau ngelang lepas sepatu cuy. Nggak nyaman pakai sepatu kalau main.
So that's a battle that's been kind of waging on these.
What the fuck? Kok nggak mati? Ngebug ya apa gimana?
Wih.
Anjing padahal. Emang susah sih anjing nembak orang yang diem nggak sih kalau di Valorant?
Nggak ada, kurang kalem sih.
Another prime game in flawless for them.
It's not on that again.
What? Di Valorant tuh emang susah tau gak sih nembak orang yang diem anjing, aneh gue juga.
Well, maybe it is.
Yeah, for someone.
Yeah.
What?
Aaron Kiowo.
No way.
Oh, production, you're nasty. You're nasty.
Bisa berapa heads?
Sampai dikasih lihat POV orang buta cuy selama itu tembakannya.
Alright, but this is it. Coming back to the buy round again.
Dia full blind anjir, berdua.
The first time really we've seen Divine address was on that eco round, right? With just pistols. Not much more to say. Again, it's going to be Forsaken called upon. Aldone actually going to reveal him here, so they've located the operator. Actually, we'll try and find him with the Hunter's Fury. We'll get the tag actually. Okay, Forsaken has to burn his dash.
Gila, ultinya lumayan jago loh ya.
Freak is still just finding the bailout, the get out of jail free
card
here from
Nice, Alice 4v5. So far nggak ada ulti. Post plan.
And space-wise, they're kind of towards CT right now. I want to see that split towards Garage, maybe take over territory here. They do right now at least have SMB locked towards the side. And it looks like Izzy's postured up for a bit more of an aggressive fight. Still a little paranoid about that Garage.
Mereka semua hajar bisa juga.
Izzy getting ready for it. Here we go. Braves found one, and now Brave from back inside. Ooh, this is some Brave crosses. They look panicked, but right now the frags are not coming in just yet on the retake. Forsaken found
Save.
for Russ. As now looking at who's remaining, it is just
Gila,
Forsaken. It's coming through here. It might be time to
jago.
back away, keep that up. See if he can catch a couple on the way out. Yeah, that's a landing, and he's got someone on the flag. SMB are right back in the driving seat after a very shaky start.
Ente, Pebrex. Ente.
Identifying where the operator is, identifying that it's not a stack up, it's not a set piece. He doesn't have the position to kind of flash him into anything. But I think they can actually read that perfectly. Right, this is actually where they're leaning away from.
Operator Easy cross ya.
Expecting him to find at least
Teori naga merah guys.
the Aldone that completely pulls that apart.
Gila merah semua ya itu ya. Sembe anjing.
Merah semua maksudnya? Oh,
Naga.
iya naga semua
Itu
ya.
naga merah. Si Omen doang kayak Phantom.
Omen ngomongkan anjing.
Supermassive plays build up.
Aduh, nyaris tuh si anjing.
They wouldn't be bold enough to swing it, would they?
Surely not.
No, okay, so they're waiting for the flash.
Bener gak sih Phantom sendiri ya.
I was
Ngasih
kind of
kayak
interested
dari
if they
teman.
really felt they'd pulled enough attention towards long then on that Sova. Maybe they would
kebersamaan.
have
Long
dabbled,
dah,
but now it's a
Kasih
little
lu,
late in the day.
Nggak nih,
Gue mati anjing.
Jarun nge-kontak dulu itu. Kalau Jarun nembak dia baru flash.
No, someone's nearby, but his patience. And Izzy's well
Terap
aware
shot,
that someone's probably down there. Forsaken has been living in this
Iya,
for the last.
Dua god ada di short.
Forsaken will take contact, right? This flash doesn't catch
Biar
him.
oke merah-merah.
Kalau udah kesel. Nah nih, Killjoy mati nih harusnya.
This works.
Nah, ini.
Contact now.
Ah,
Aduh. Ya.
Oh, wow. I think that was fantastic. You could see the intention as well, but
Wah, dicek.
sayang banget sih.
Bagus banget anjing.
Sayang banget sih anjing. Tapi sih coba ya gue bunuh tuh aturan.
No weak anti-ecos at this point, which is something that has haunted a good couple of teams.
Absolutely. See enough of it.
Emang ya?
Tens as well.
Ayo lu melawan Aron kah?
Find a tag, but gotta back away here, and I think they're probably just gonna.
Aron dipantek nih. Tuh kan. Ente Daron.
Easy lagi dapat banget ya, hah?
Iya, Easy lagi Sench.
Lagi Sench Easy.
Lagi Sench.
OP lagi Sench banget.
Lagi Sench banget, lagi kan nih.
That set up perfect for those. I think actually straight away.
Gila nih teori naga merah sih.
Backupnya bagus kan.
Iya.
Mereka mainan lengket ya, Yore? Hah?
Backupnya teman udah tahu di flash langsung maju anjing tuh gerakannya.
Itu namanya Bu AWP sampah.
Michelangelo obviously.
Gua.
Easy for easy, I guess so.
Easy jago juga cok di match kemarin juga jago cuman jangan tahu. Match kedua apa? Ada yang tahu gak? Split ya? Apa? Breeze. Siapa yang ngepick?
So let's see if that does translate. Already Izzy gonna confirm someone was on the side. So again, they should start making that progress if they wanted to off it. That does force out the Seekers.
Mampus lo. Bisa jadi di loot.
Astaga.
Dari Davai sih.
I tell you who didn't have a pair of eyes in that situation.
Udah salah flash, butan diri sendiri.
Terus temennya juga buta lagi. Gak buta maksudnya. Aronnya kena refleks.
Iya. Kicap.
Ya tapi mereka mainnya nempel batu lo lihat anjing. Semuanya di situ cok. Iya, gimana ternyata kagak cepet tau gak?
Makan tuh. Revive.
Still 30 seconds. Brave towards his ice. He's still alive. And you can see there's still danger with Forsaken, but it's nothing compared to the 4 that now still stand for SMB.
Come on, Peperex.
Yes, there will be a purchase on side Peperex.
Bengong Aron gak bengong cok dia emang kalah tembak aja. Kalah tembak duluan.
It's gonna be a full purchase.
Aduh, flashnya miss anjing.
Gerakan musuhnya tuh tembak keluar.
Kalau di ini, ya Allah dikasih gratis gue bilang gitu.
Iya kayak free kill banget, anjir.
Cara main mereka juga lengket banget anjing. Kayak perang bangsa. Kayak mereka nggak mau kecolong satu-satu dah.
Langsung tradingnya ya. Lu udah main advantage sudah 5 lawan 3, kenapa nggak tradingnya ya menurut gue ya? Bisa loh.
Tapi trade-nya mereka juga kompak tau gak sih? Jadi
iya, lengket timnya. Cara movement.
Yeah, tell me about this. Tell me about it.
This is interesting. Supermassive Blaze actually now leading away from A once again. Alvin going to come down mid. Out.
Siapa?
One smoke invested towards Garage here, at least onto Window and Mind Freak and Benkai.
Nasin at diff.
This is up here, but the tripwire dealt with immediately. See the pings in response, and this is where usually you'd expect Forsaken to come through, but I think force back the shell a little bit. Again, the fact that he's got a sheriff, I don't think he wants to go hunting. He does have the Blade Storm, but he is close.
Ipul mana nak? Di luar anjing Ipul. Aduh, Aron insecure guys. Aron gak dicek.
Come on. Pasti aware sih gue, kemarin pasti aware anjir. Pasti aware.
Able to cheat over the additional player off the back of the information or lack of contact on A.
Ketahuan lagi Aron.
Aron insecure banget anjing. Gak enak banget pas dia.
Gak mungkin balik dong, 60 detik. Cakep, Daron. Cakep. Timis. Alright. Lu dapat 5.
Down 7-5 on the half. This is still a close game, but Paperex a great start and one at the end. It's that middle portion that's truly a problem, and maybe some people to talk you through that will be the analyst desk who'll be waiting by.
Peperex take my energy, let's go. Peperex take my energy.
Thank you very much, Pansy and High Pop. Now, a really good start for Paperex.
Harus pakai sheriff ya?
But sure, so important from SMB to stop the bleeding and also get back into the game.
That's exactly what I was thinking in my head, to stop the bleeding. And what SMB found themselves in was this weird scenario where they were trying to be the aggressor every round, and they were playing against such a passive team in SMB that was sticking true to what I was saying.
Take my energy, let's go.
Keep their spacing tight and enter sites dry like they normally do. And
Pepper
they
X
just
need
rallied
our
off
energy,
7
bro.
rounds straight. That was incredible.
Yeah, and I feel like they made it so they couldn't be aggressive anymore. They were like, okay, we cannot play our game. Let's just wait for a little bit. They're gonna come push us. Forsaken is gonna come for us. And actually, Forsaken has just one missing in this first half, and I was expecting a lot from him. But he couldn't get the operator skills because there was no one peeking. I'm still concerned about the fact that power is going in most of the times, but they on the operator to get those initial skills.
Sama, nak gue gitu juga, nak.
Works for me, works for them, everybody's happy.
Yeah,
Ini kayak dari YouTube-nya dah, sumpah dari YouTube ini anjing.
YouTube-nya ini error.
Tuh, tapi di OBS gue hijau.
Sama, nap sama. Intro gue juga aman tadi.
Terus gimana?
I mean, you mentioned
Restream, gue tuh tadi Restream 3 kali, cuy.
who didn't really show up to your expectations.
3 kali gua.
He did a slower start, but you know, as the rounds were going on, he was making really big plays.
And not only him, but also Sean, you were mentioning it. We need to see Ross, and I think that he was having a great performance. I was, kind of worried about the usage of the utility and how.
Lu benar harus end stream. Gak bisa lu apa? Lu kayak end stream dari OBS, lu benar harus end stream dari YouTube dulu.
Tolol anjing. Dari YouTube ini lagi down nih, tolol.
Do you know what I told you before we started the game about how they were going to take all that space that SMB was leaving free behind them? Well, SMB took like 2 or 3 rounds to be like, well, on the first round it happened, but after 2 or 3 they were like, okay guys, they are actually like eating us up. Because what I do not like about SMB is that when they decide on a side, they just go for it.
Well, let's see if SMB can continue this streak. Let's hand this over back to Panzi.
Capek gue 3 kali gitu, Nap. Yaudah, ini last chance.
Yeah, it's actually great to hit Sean.
Last chance qualifier.
Iya, last chance qualifier. Boom, e-sport.
Izzy's ability to kind of catch that aggression that was so characteristic of what made someone like Pegper X so deadly.
Okay, focus.
Yes, okay.
4 second focus.
Kind of
Will Jaka.
almost overextending in a sense, but Izzy's actually the safety net. That flank control comes from Izzy to be posted up with an operator, which, again, when you're not relying solely on this entry, you're relying on the other team pushing to find it. It's a really interesting concept, so I have to see actually what develops in the second half. I actually agree. They've kind of tamed Forsaken by finding him in a number of different scenarios. Now he needs to dial back in and rely on that aggression.
Yeah, I want to see that next layer. I've never heard anyone say what
pergerakan SMB beda banget dari SMB.
to adjust themselves in a great way to tame this aggression, to catch these pushes, and I think it's a really good look to show that versatility here.
Looking like a better version of FPX, if I'm perfectly honest.
I'm with you on brave though. Gorgeous shot. It's a stunner. He's got a
Pasti di-pick lagi, nggak mungkin gerak dong.
Find Forsaken, you know, Device normally
Pasti PD pick ini mah.
It's the 1-2 combo. Brave's not alone here. He does have support as well. Is he waiting up top? The flash will force him off the angle.
Thank you, Rai.
But it's not going to be that A piece. They're changing their mind here.
War's invested on Seal. Again, as Turco.
Bukan RTL kok, emang dari YouTube nih, Cok. Soalnya dari OBS gue tuh nggak merah.
Emang YouTube.
Sealong in particular.
What the hell is this wall?
Again, Turco has to give this up because I think the plan was to lay that wall and get out of there. But man advantage for
The damage to lay at. Not too much, but enough to maybe pull attention. I'm trying to look at these post-plant positions. Quite deep towards Garage. Maybe we want to take that space back. Yeah, this is a really risky fight.
Orang sendirian, Cok.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Now here we go. Spring
Kemana pada kabur
on the side
dia?
back. Device sitting at long still, only 1 flash. The next one's up in 30. He's not going to get much more than that. I hope he gets
ping dong.
He didn't get what he wanted. Smoke's still up. Izzy wants to get that to halfway, and he might be able to do it. Device going to find one though. And it's all falling to pieces. And the fuse comes in right under their noses.
Aduh mati lagi dulu.
turnaround there, and actually just noting SMB
semuanya pada kesilong nggak anjing, tapi kesilongnya nembak tau gak?
connector. Sheba went all the way from Ceylon back towards double doors in. So all they have to do on long is effectively buy time, right? This is exactly it. Thank you so much for this replay. Because again, it's massive. He still gets 2 kills.
Padahal dapat 2 ya.
He actually trades it, and then
benar-benar inisiatif sama muter.
Wow, what an interesting pistol round that is.
And that's a fire up round 2 if you're SMB, because you're playing back on a retake.
Kenapa nggak ada yang nge-ping? Itu udah di-ping, guys. Cuman kan lagi perang sama orang, nggak mungkin lu spend smoke-nya terus. Lu harus bunuh orang yang dulu dong. Lu punya rifle ya.
Mbak, kalau nonton emang gampang anjing, karena lu tahu musuhnya di mana. Lu kalau udah main susah tai.
Lu nggak bisa sembarangan kayak nge-spam smoke karena lu pakai pistol juga. Musuhnya nge-cover kemana nge-defuse. Itu susah.
Kita tuh gampang ngomong karena kita spektator, kita tahu musuh di mana, posisi di mana. Mereka nggak tahu anjing.
Aduh, timing.
Oke, go.
Timing anjing, gua udah tekan cok.
Bisa banget.
This one low sih, dia low sih. Anjing bisa nge-jing nggak tuh?
Kalem main kayak kalem.
Defensive side, it's a 3v2.
Menang
Mindfreak and Divine maybe a little baffled by this.
This is falling apart for PaperX again. Turco going to find his third. Mindfreak will fall.
Kalau main kali kan dapat.
And once again, I gotta say, SMB weather the storm there. They take a step back and they look very comfortable, very structured on that retake. Put themselves 9-5 up again. PaperX though. I don't want to say it's all out.
Ini kalau gue kalau seandainya harus Restream lagi, gue mending offline anjing.
And this is something we hadn't yet seen from SMB. For those who are just tuning in, let's say
Gue pikir lu cuman kayak DC tau gak sih, terus tinggal kayak start stream lagi tau gak?
Iya, tadi gue juga kira gitu Nap. Abis gue coba gitu kan. Connect, cuman buffer terus. Ujungnya mati lagi.
Kayak gitu gue juga mengerti anjing kenapa lu bete banget.
Iya, 3 kali bayangin dah. Anjir, gue mager banget tadi.
Hilang Nap, iya cok anjing gak ngerti dah, biarin dah.
Apa thumbnail lu gak ada?
Iya, thumbnail lu juga hilang katanya.
Kena semua. Tadi kan sebelum gue DC kan thumbnail gue masih ada tuh. Yang pertama kali. Tiba-tiba hilang. Aduh.
Peler emang YouTube.
Aduh, YouTube.
Now reposition his turret once again. Now PaperX are expecting to be able to do a hit and run here. Spike actually all the way in the back line actually with Mindfreak, so I think maybe actually just looking for the opening on the back of the Sheriffs.
Makanan. Gue pesen sate padang 3 porsi.
Nothing achieved in the early round.
Look at this. I mean, patience is being shown by Pora here, and I'm
pedean banget lu, hey.
I'm happy to see it. I like the fact that we've had someone be able to deal with Forsaken and Device combination that has put big teams through their paces.
3 porsi buat gue sendiri.
Have this to go to. Very nice. Let's see how it works when they maybe close that gap a little, as they have taken steps towards A-Long now.
Ini map picknya SMB guys. Second map picknya si PaperX Breeze.
There's not a lot. Like I said, nothing achieved in the early round. They don't even have an opportunity here. They have to force the issue.
Berarti tadi si SMB pick.
Aduh, power bisa dapat nih, kan bener.
Even just a bit of damage can fall away from that.
Aduh, coba nggak di smoke tuh.
Just sets up Izzy for an easier.
Soalnya semua Astrot emang kayak gitu tuh sih.
Izzy beheads Benkai, flash comes in. Oh my word, Izzy still standing for only so long. Spike is down though, so is the round. No matter what they do, it's all but done. 10 on the board now. Double digits reach for SMB.
Kita lihat ini harusnya menang di sini ya.
Now we look towards PaperX if they've even got anything online. The previous round just some shares thrown in, but that second round force. Two away from Hunter's Fury, but
Jamet kudasai, Jamet kudasai, Bang Jamet, Araenai.
4 seconds sisa belum kill ya.
Anjing dia udah beli operator kak.
Bahaya nih.
Kan boy dapet sih.
Anjing gue kira kena, what the fuck?
Nyaris.
Gue kira kena juga anjir, suaranya kayak kena gitu ya?
Iya.
Bangke, gue kira kena badannya anjir.
Saya juga, Crosshair juga
ya, makanya
di Simba tau gak?
Iya.
Anda di bawah Pak William.
Kayaknya gak bisa sambil terbang.
Ih, baru pengen ngomong gue, anjing kayak drill Jetman dah dia. Terus sambil terbang gitu.
CS kena tuh. Terus tadi kayak kena cuy.
Itu Crosshair udah pas sih, gue juga gak ngerti kenapa.
Iya. Nggak, Valorant tuh udah gerak dikit, miss loh. Nice Don.
Gila. Ini baru Jadon yang kita kenal dulu. Jadon yang kita tunggu-tunggu deh.
That is incredible work from PaperX. That's the side we're waiting to see.
That's Jason, bro.
Si Izzy insecure tuh gara-gara denger si upwards-nya.
It's a tall order. Easy with that operator as well. So if they do go for this, require some use of the blade storm for sure.
Ini paling ngeselin nih kalau misalnya udah beli operator, lu harus retake. Operator retake paling dasar sumpah. Mager anjir.
Again, it would be huge for Paper X.
Tahan pujian.
This operator in particular, the alarm bot's still in position though. We'll reveal Mind Freak. I'll put Poor up. Position now. He's aware that they're close by at least. But on the flip side of that, keeping 4 alive is a lot more valuable for Paper X in terms of the economy.
Picknya bingung kalau Peritek, bukan picknya bingung, lu masalahnya lu Peritek itu lu apalagi di Valorant tuh ngokangnya lama banget cuy, lu sekali tembak udah.
Iya, beda anjing kalau sama CS sekali tembak masih bisa flip lagi.
Iya masih bisa lah.
Di sini susah anjing.
Lama banget soalnya. Gila Jadon.
Santai lah, kalian jangan terlalu mikir kayak Nikala anjing. Apapun bisa terjadi, bro.
The game is not over until it's over.
Iya, Valorant apapun bisa terjadi anjing. 11 11-1 ya masih bisa comeback.
Nah. Tawa tuh.
Hanya Ior yang sering comeback.
Ior yang kena anjing.
Belum sering comeback si BT anjing.
Forsaken clearly takes head off the side.
3 second pick bro.
Now being planted, this is what you want to see, that adjustment if it's just ways to facilitate Forsaken.
Kalau di BT yang rata-rata yang nge-plan itu Jet ya?
Iya biar bisa kabur nap. Karena kan di B itu kan bisa heavy utility tuh tak, Killjoy, Alarm Bot, Turret. Ngapa sih ini at least satu desain lah bisa dapat advantage lah.
Divide, Forsaken, Flash goes in, he knows Brave's close, but Russ is still fine, and the swing on Hey,
kalau macam sedikit boleh sih itu.
Di sini tuh emang kalau sandekan mantek emang sampah dah.
Iya.
Gak bisa di mantek-mantek tuh.
Izzy though up on top, still looking for more.
Bagus tarik guys, bagus terus. Tarik tuh. Cakep. Wah, tarikan Aaron nyelamatin Dava ini.
Anjing masih bisa dapet cok kepala. Ram gak lucu Ram.
Wah, tarikan Aaron. Lil Jaka. On point.
All Paper X have to do is sit in mid. There's
Lil Jaka bos.
attempt from Supermassive Base to address that control. Again, how many times we see this sort of hit and run on B site? Able to sit back here. Brave actually
di sini tuh emang sampah anjing orang yang nge-pick. Sorry orang yang mantek.
Iya. Lu ini kan pick advantage di sini kan lebih gila dibanding CS nap.
Iya. Karena movementnya.
Pickers advantage sih. Ya emang lu udah kebukti kan ada video buktinya. Kalau lu nge-swing apalagi ya lu nge-swing udah pasti kemungkinan besar lu menang fight ya. Kecuali lu AOP ya, itu beda cerita. Baru ke sana.
Udah balik katanya balik.
Bro, kenapa nonton HD di sini buffer ya? Kalau ke channel resmi lancar-lancar aja. Wah, kurang ngerti gua tuh.
Enggak emang lagi error dari YouTube ya, Bang.
Oh ya, YouTube-nya lagi error juga.
YouTube-nya lagi error.
Lihat thumbnail gua. Thumbnail gak jelas. Semuanya sih sebenarnya.
Oh, nggak apa-apa.
Yang lagi streaming. Sama tadi gua harus stream 3 kali. Wah, Jason Sainz nggak boleh nih kayak gini. Nice. Aduh, jangan Sainz.
Sainz kayak gitu, cowok. Jadi emang harus dikasih tahu gak sih Jason itu?
Iya. Sainz banget. Nah, Heaven dong, info Heaven dong, udah tahu semua dong. Cakep. Bisa banget, let's go.
Tapi Jason kayaknya kalau tipikal orang yang kalau disuruh kayak enough kayak bakal nge-pick tau gak sih? Kayak gak bakal nahan tau gak?
Bisa sih, kayaknya bisa di-call, cuman tapi emang playstyle dia gitu kan?
Iya, cuman gak bisa selamanya kayak gitu.
Iya, benar. Kayak si Tense kan awalnya kayak gitu. Tapi di disiplinnya Shazam makin bagus mainnya.
Iya, emang harus disiplinin gitu.
Ya, disiplinin ini ya. Anjas di Jaka bos.
Aaron lama-lama kayak bapak-bapak nih di sana.
Udah bangun deh, kayaknya nggak ngopi lagi deh.
Tanya abangnya coba.
Nomor ngopi.
Tapi abangnya dulu juga mainnya kayak gitu tau guys. Execute dulu kan mainnya gitu kan.
Siapa? Jeben.
Execute dulu. Execute juga mainnya kayak gitu cok.
Lebih agresif. Sekarang udah enggak. Beda.
Mungkin semenjak di Thailand kali kayak banyak belajar.
Pasti sih, belajar pengalaman di luar tuh udah. Anjas Lil Jaka lagi. Emang nih player spotlight kita guys. guys ya.
Kenapa sih suka main hidung gitu ya kayak?
So now we've had a couple of strong rounds together.
I don't
They
know.
found the footing that they were lacking.
Nggak bisa, ini matchnya terlalu hektik anjing, nggak bisa ngopi cok.
Jamnya sudah puber, saya
What
disagree.
needs to be addressed here? What can you address in these sort of rounds? You've seen, we haven't had that many yet. This is
Ada lah,
still
dikit.
Biasan ketaran.
This competition
Emang iya?
not really anything
Oh.
Supermassive players can do to be hyper aggro and super proactive on the defense. It relies on Brave cutting something off with a smoke, you know, maybe an Aldrone.
Nih round penting banget sih.
Going to be up on top of B side. Again, Aldrone used perfectly. No, identify the
Oh,
operator
jarum.
very
Mau
early.
open nih, fix mau.
Paperx just coming out of that timeout. I don't mind it. It's actually a nice little counter read coming in. Forsaken going to take the space and Braves is going to go into trouble. I don't think he realized Forsaken got away with
Please
murder.
please don't.
And now he's got so much territory. Ults coming out. Oh, this is hard to watch. SMP Bora, how have you
Itulah,
outdone
kalau ngejiga paling ngeselin lu kalau kayak kunai anjir.
and you still win the fight.
Shiba. So close with that.
Shiba, there was like 3 of them just
Sayang ada ulti
the
Killjoy-nya.
KJ ult, they have to respect it.
Post-farm-wise, Shiba only has 1 shock dart left. The lockdown will get them onto site.
Shock dart dong, ada shock dart si Shiba kan?
Gravity well there, going to make sure it.
Masih cuman patokannya dari mana ya? Patokannya dari mana?
Dari Tibes. Dapat tuh.
That's a huge fight
Ada.
to win. There's still Benkai here. Keep your mind.
Nice.
Over Mind Freak's flank. There it is. Good for 1. That's okay. It's not too bad. You'll put your life on the line for that, but now diffuse. Timing is everything. Get it just about will dissipate. Stand denial. Shiba huge pick up the kill.
Shiba. Mana hater Shiba?
Cherry on top of the cake, but denying the diffuse was all that they needed.
The same thing again.
Gara-gara,
The lockdown comes soon to the force.
Tadi waktu dia nge-pick lagi.
All they need is a smoke and a wall there.
Emang bener sih, kita nggak ada yang tahu kan soalnya, cuman karena kita spektator kita jadi kayak ngeri gitu.
Kayaknya gede fishing gitu.
Bentar lagi di divisi.
Giveaway kills before that. Great awareness of performance. Again, Mind Freak's been in this position a number of times now for Paperx to lurk so deep behind these executes.
Gila sih,
Perfectly played by Paperx.
Ini dia
nice
Shiba.
shot apa? Nice shot ke Peron.
Negating the use of the lockdown.
It's incredibly impressive. Again, I want to highlight coming into this
Anjir, 4 push mid. Oh shit.
coming from Turkey.
Ketahuan dong.
Everyone's
dari mana?
These are superstars in that region. They are incredible at what they do, but Paperx have
Aduh, Aron.
ability to answer back. I was worried after that terror round
Please.
they had.
Oh shit.
And now we're into the
Seru banget.
I look at this being 10-10.
Aron. Strat panda nih, ini cuman ini strat eco guys. Aduh, timing. Baru kelar Astra mode aja.
Shiba actually in a position.
Shiba udah aware dong pasti bisa di push.
Shiba udah kepepet. Aduh dia boleh Shiba ente dah. Oh mampus.
Push terus.
The retake, a couple of upgrades as well. That's unfortunate. Super plays.
Iya kagak ada yang ngetop.
Okay, maybe not fair enough. Yeah,
Gila jadi mual.
understood. The assignment.
Ramul. Gugup.
Yeah, this is unfavorable.
Gugup.
Harsh
Oh.
fight. Benkai takes a bit of damage, but yeah, you can hear
Sangat.
put a fork in it. That one's done. 10-10. We're all even. A good attempt from SMB to try and find that
Shiba
space.
Niramat,
But that's it,
Shiba
that one
Niramat
player
gak goblok.
so much impact. All of those small percentages they were trying to build off made nothing happen.
Let's go.
Now, we're in a bit of an interesting point in the game.
Let's go guys. Shiba mana super bos Shiba, mana haters Shiba.
Dua-duanya sama-sama kode taker nih.
Fucking haters.
Paperx on 11.
Kontak apa?
Silnya mah suara asli gitu, bukan dia pakai ini. Biar.
Ada capo guys.
Bentar guys, ada capo guys.
Capung.
Capo anjingnya kok.
Oh.
This could be the turning point. Even after they come back through and do it, this could be the turning point where Paperx can close this out.
Dulu guys tanda di oke gopi.
Aduh.
Oh mantap.
Unlucky.
Aku ingat kamu.
That sucks. Turco's still alright.
Udah live streaming nih guys. Udah live dong. Udah live.
Berapa viewernya? As well. So looks like it's gonna be a pop off the back of that flash potentially clear the corner as well. They know that Turco and Izzy, or at least one player, is still pushing towards Suwa. They're divided up. Izzy can actually lead back towards the side itself. Forsaken has maybe a let's see what comes through that wall, and already one's made it up towards side. Russ is on the other side of this. Divide on towards Long, couple on towards Suwa, but Russ actually swings around, finding Forsaken, but it's a quick trade for Divide. He's on the back of the side. Turco's there as well. Now they're gonna have an instant watch of both.
Ini lawan penting lagi dah.
It is.
Bagus tuh dicek loh. Jadi 13.
Hah? Ya.
Masih buaya. Kayak kuat dia tag gara-gara price kalian. Udah rame juga tadi anjing.
PaperX actually, they lurk so long once they get one or two bodies on the side just to try
and guys, gua pakai speaker guys.
Almost forced Supermassive players to overstep the mark, right? To make a move, to think, to at least figure out what's going on behind the Cosmic Divide.
Now, 11-10 though, look at the stretch
Ya Ronina harus menang, kalau nggak miskin ya mereka.
Coming out from PaperX, so this is just about being taken back.
Pada bilang halo cover.
Halo. Repetition is the name of the game here. Consistency is always the last thing to fall into
Sayang
place.
banget,
It's the hardest part to get right. See the early utility of
Iya, sayang tapi.
Mikey angkat, bukan Mikey nih Capo, ha?
Garage, but no full intention shown yet.
Iya, nggak ada. Karena tadi Karik mati terus kan?
Terasa hatiku.
Capo.
Surface smoke to play around for the time being, but
Capo udah gede.
Iya.
Udah gede Capo. Gede banget di balik.
Angkat gimana nih?
Anjingnya apaan? Guys.
Anjing apa kok?
Close enough to at least hear
the
turret on the other side.
Capo.
An indicator, I guess, of SMB are set up, and another member noted as well. So
Nilai jadi anjing.
plays now with
Jangan, jadi manusia aja. Apa mau jadi?
Where PaperX is set up, and actually on the back of this initial utility. Yeah, it's 30 seconds left, and SMB have everything to deal with it. Look, they're drifting away, but Forsaken's going to find the space behind this. The Spike's making its way as well.
How deep can he get without any sort of worries? Now, you're going to hear the utility being invested. They now know that there's a problem on their hands. Beckham did find Easy now. We're going to see Forsaken ready to wait ahead of the curve. Catch the guard, try to keep that sight on the check. Spike going to go down. And there it is. Post-plant 4v3. Ruspor and Turco left scratching their heads.
Saya juga jadul kayak ngepick agresif.
Baru juga mulai streaming ya?
Iya, baru live streaming. Live-in lah, goblok konsisten dong.
Interesting, okay. Down first in, no trade, nothing. It was just Izzy. Left to rock, just what? Is this? They take no trades, no timing, no spacing. Forsaken will laugh that up every day of the week.
Mampus anjing. Itu tadi si Izzy kenapa?
Hilang itu.
Tahu, coba tanya Izzy.
Izzy terus lagi.
Nobody's made it to the site yet, but what is this?
It's a blind call, like, and it's.
But that's the biggest tool in terms of Supermassive Blades retake. They have a recon bolt, they have smokes, and they have a paranoia. That is it. Which is why I think we see Izzy just go, well guys, I'm jumping out of heaven. Like, hopefully I get a kill. There's nothing else. That's the worst.
Kalungnya berapa karat lagi?
He had his paranoia. See, as soon as he TPs, he's ready to paranoia down. That was so bizarre to watch.
Misread or something there.
Time out.
What the information was. That's always the assumption is maybe a missed call, maybe I don't know. I don't know what creates that moment.
Yes, it's got the blade storm, but what have they got to enable him? Yeah, exactly. There's no catalyst for Supermassive Blades to follow up on. Really, really bizarre to see that again. Maybe the crack's starting to show, the pressure's building here because they're being pushed. They are being pushed by PaperX, and again, I don't think I would have been the only one other than Insu on the desk, thinking actually Supermassive Blades have got something to step up to here with the way the first series went. And again, a little gap for them, 5 days since we've seen them actually out here on the stage now.
Aturan mejanya itu yang buat kelihatan kaki itu ditutupin.
Terrible round to reflect on.
Yang 27 inch itu ya?
Malu.
Iya, rada lucu gitu soalnya kalau santekan player ada yang kayak duduk silang atau kayak gimana. Mulus banget taruh di sini. Parah lu.
Soalnya kita kan nggak
So for the Paper X fans, grinning.
Emang mulus jaket.
Money coming out.
Kalau mah SMP nih soalnya miskin.
However, as you're noting, light armors, specters. It looks okay on the surface, but just below.
Lebih ganteng kok kadang-kadang bakar. Iya dari YouTube
Izzy has fallen across, but this actually sets up
Aduh,
great.
Shiba lagi jadi Superman cok anjing mengerikan cok.
Izzy can show enough, or does he actually get involved? That's what I'm curious about. He can sit here happily, and Izzy can just again keep attention on that
Nanti si
first.
Shiba nggak kalangan rambut apa ya?
Indications, operator noted.
Shiba dan
Brave smokes here. He's close enough to give away.
Main lah dua round.
Audio cue.
Penting.
Ready with the
Satu
outro,
yang
they
kelas,
have
satu
to
lagi
sit
yang
around the
hold
strip
equal.
wire.
Kalau dia mati kayak
Ya, expect nggak ya ada Omen di kiri?
Yeah, he has.
Harusnya sadar gak sih?
So they've now noted two players
Enggak.
on Supermassive base.
Iya,
Shiba and
itu
Mindfreak
harusnya
are now
sadar.
thinking,
Kedengaran
actually
deh
guys,
harusnya
there's
ya.
two people down here. Expect Paper X now to have a look at A lobby, potentially have a look at mid. The Seekers will confirm this
Dicek gitu kan.
Yeah, this,
Nah,
I don't love this
Kabur lu,
at
anjing.
all. Braves having a nightmare now. Okay, and there's the
Aduh, anjing udah rame cok.
exactly what we expected. And
Aduh, Jason.
whiffed it.
Miss anjing Jason.
And actually somehow
Kita
it still
emang liat
worked
yang mau
out
naik
okay for
gak sih?
SMB. This is gifted a platter of a round. It's all there for you, and just a couple of weird exchanges, and it's fallen to pieces. 20 seconds. Paper X, can you make up for an absolute fumble of an opportunity there yourselves? And here we go. Ult's coming out online. Denial of the spike plant going to be going through. Shiba tries to get aggressive to try and find some space. Mindfreak down. This is a round of two to forget. You can see the pressure on these two sides. SMB is counting their lucky stars. That round for them was about to crumble down, and a couple of missed kills here and there. And here we are.
And again, you know, shout out Pora to be in a position to I guess, anticipate the very thing we can see unfolding. Right, two players noted again. It's a similar situation. You've got to account potentially one mid, potentially one garage, or actually elsewhere once you don't get that aggression down. Long or towards A lobby. Forsaken plays it perfectly. Benkai tries to find something on the way in with them, but it's just not enough. One round separates them. SMB on that point now from an exhausting opening to this series.
Is he still waiting out here? This guy on the other side.
Oh my, kalau main.
Important round.
Straight back towards me. There is utility in place, so Boris put some work down here early on. There it is. Shiba trying to catch a little bit of damage. Is divided by Trust and the deeper angle from Forsaken. That's massive. Turco now in danger as well. Forsaken doesn't have to fully back away. His presence is enough to control so much to facilitate and allow that spike plant to come in on B. And now there's problems
semoga tidak sense anjing.
Aron udah ngelap tuh.
Tell them everything they
Aron
need
udah
to
ngelap tuh.
know.
Get right.
Oh nice anjing.
The combination, the 1-2 punch, Defiant Force.
Udah gak sih Son? Anjing Son.
Quite crest the corner. And Izzy and Brave. This is OT written all over it. Izzy now doing anything he can. Might as well make the fight if you can with what's in front of you. A 1v3 time dwindling. Everything put against him. I think he knows this one's all but over, and they have to try and once again rebuild into this game.
Gila sambil terbang emang bisa ya.
Wah gila.
I thought about it, Mindfreak. It's 12-12 going on to.
Those last couple of rounds, I think
Oh,
you can credit that to the pressure getting to some players in certain scenarios here, but Paper X respond perfectly. It's on the back of this man again, Forsaken, and shout divide. Look at this. These are freebies. When you have a Sky setting you up like that, absolutely gifted.
Nggak kena emang kayak gitu ya, kejauhan.
Now a reset.
Shiba, aku suka kamu Shiba, sus anjing lu, sus.
At least I gotta say a lifeline financially. With how this with this string of rounds we saw in regulation, actually the economy reset here is a huge consideration to make. Especially around with the res was invested,
Masa webcam doang sih?
Hunter's Fury.
Bisa, tadi kalau di Discord kan, di Discord tuh kan bisa diatur ya. Webcam bisa. Kayak di Amerika kan ada pada watch party kan. Mereka taruh kan juga bisa. Gitu berdua.
Pinter sih Jason sih.
Kalau setting paling webcam dong.
slower, patient
Jadi
play
lu
paid
kayak
off
misalnya gue
and
nonton
then
ini nih,
some.
cuma wipe
Ini
doang,
suara muka
dia
orang
bisa
mulu dah, yang lain jarang.
bisa kelihatan kayak dua
Might have kicked in. We'll see if they can still do that.
Thank you for thank you, Mike.
Look how much Paper X are willing to invest to find this, and it's literally territory control. This is all it is. They want to hold on to A lobby deep
Masuk cover
enough with
kayak
the
streaming
information.
share streaming gitu langsung kan.
Whether or not the hit is
bisa
or
kalau
the
gitu.
lean is
Twitch
this
juga nggak bisa,
direction from Supermassive Blaze. Spike actually committed slightly towards C, and Pora will confirm that now. Again, all this time brought up, Forsaken's not feeling anything other than this out drone here. You see Paper X, they're set up for it. They're in position.
Great read coming out from this, and the one brilliant moment of having Forsaken deep towards A allows
Dia
you
pecah, guys. Harusnya bisa menang nggak sih?
Flash comes in. To high flash is going to catch on the pop as well. Benkai can
Benkai juga buta. Aduh, Aron.
Benkai swings out. This is exceptional.
Menang. Mampus.
And a set of
One more round, dude.
very hard half on that side.
That is absolutely textbook. Again, as soon as the Owl drone comes through, there's a trade-off, and Forsaken's like, well, there's nothing behind it, guys. Go towards it. This is so the flash just confirmed it. No man's land spinning 360s. Again, I don't actually think Supermassive Blaze are anticipating this possibility at all.
No way. They so well timed. Before you were having like a couple of jump peaks from like the side, just jump peaking a little bit.
Iya bagus lah. Orang ini yang bisa.
In that moment, we can kind of talk on this. We were
Ben,
how SMB were
iya,
approaching this, but what a
Benkai nggak masuk, kayaknya
Do you know
nggak
what,
dapat.
actually, from that first Vision Strikers being tested, and I think actually it was in such an unorthodox way that they were willing to kind of play what SMB did on their attack, right? But actually,
One more round, guys.
the macro game that Paper X are demonstrating here, and their ability to read the situation so well, is what's impressed me today. I was impressed with Forsaken, Divine, individually, their ability to have impact, but actually, you got to deliver for the deeper seeded kind of the technical aspects of some of these rounds. That one right there.
Abzal sih sesuatu kan.
Like I said, I don't think SMB
cowok
had any inclination that they were walking into a three-man stack.
They had no idea they'd been right.
Yeah,
Absolutely no idea. I mean,
Enggak, tentu SMP colong C terus. Dia kalau balik ke A tuh, kalau dia colong satu di C, dia baru mulai balik ke A.
He'd have all those audio cues. If anyone was just lingering around, I mean, the look. When they go for that A hit, when you see SMB do that A piece, there's so much attention towards sewer, so much attention towards long. Just those little kind of indicators. No, that's present. Go for a gamble stack. Hit that rotation. They're down to 30 seconds on. At worst, it's a B piece. At best, you got 4 players sat on the site. I'm in love with that.
Ini Benkai mukanya mirip player Dota di Boom, siapa tahu gak namanya, siapa kacamata.
Even if we find one or two, we find Pora in that lurk, we find somebody, you know, on the back end of that execution, it's still a win for Paper X. Because as long as they don't lose somebody in that
Bedanya
scenario.
si siapa sih? Gue nggak hafal player Boom sih. Yang Dota zaman dulu. Senjata kemarin. Iya kayak Mocel kan mukanya sumpah.
Iya, kalau nggak salah zaman di Berlin jam 1 sampai jam 6 pagi.
Mirip-mirip sih kayak Mocel. Coba deh kalau lu bayangin Benkai rambutnya gondrong kayak Mocel, cok.
Hopefully not dwell on too long. You know, as a player, we say this from more of a technical standpoint. You know, we talk about momentum swings and that. But they're human beings. They feel that you're ending, even ending, we're taking a second for this. Now you're sat there going,
mirip Cornet.
When you look at the win conditions, actually, I don't think anybody
Jauh anjing sama Cornet
having a
goblok ya.
particularly bad game.
No.
I don't actually think this time around, Forsaken definitely not
Sabatan
as
kan.
dominant.
Gak ada mirip memang iya. Sabar.
But that really tells the
Gue
biggest
coba
story.
cari dulu muka Mocel. Gue takut salah sebut nama orang.
And that's the key point. Paper X has stepped up to the plate in a way I wasn't even anticipating today.
No, I'm with you, and I love
Iya bener cok. Jauh ya.
Gue juga ngelang nggak bisa pakai satu mah.
Jauh ya.
Nggak PW.
Tapi kemarin Iko lepas satu juga.
Jauh sih.
Iko.
Mocel kayaknya Shiba muka Regina. Kok Shiba sih?
Kebiasaan nggak pakai sepatu.
Benkai.
Lu pakai sepatu aneh anjir.
Nah,
itu udah tahu.
Iko kemarin lepas satu guys.
Bukan Shiba, Benkai.
That's the
Ah,
worst
juga
thing
ganteng,
though,
mantap.
with a map one like this, to see people walking out and dressing out, brushing their teeth, and then be
Aranya
stretched
kabur.
and be 13-12 down on map one, and these guys are still having the time. I'll be honest, Supermassive Blaze, they look at the
Mirip
rest
karena
of
sih
them stage,
nggak
there's no
jauh
smiles,
capan di
there's no,
kemana-mana.
nobody's talking to each other
Kayaknya
right
ada.
now.
Yeah, and again for SMB, the region, the Turkish fans, they have backed these teams. You know, they
Aku
really support their teams. They
hanya
support them hard. I mean, They have full faith in these guys to do so well. They will back them constantly. So there's pressure on these guys. Pressure to do well. You want to represent your region. It's one of the kind of, I guess, lesser told parts of this event is that you do want to represent your region and do the best you can for the fans who tune in at all hours, any day of the week. They are supporting you. So for them, this is still a tough game and it ain't over yet. 12-13, we jump right back in. Paperex on the verge of a perfectly read round. You still have to do
fucking sus.
This is talking about indicators. Gravity well invested slow. See down in sewers. Straight
Semua
away.
important
They're going
round
to try
penting
and
lah
find
gitu.
the space
Di semua
elsewhere.
tuh.
No alarm bot to actually confirm this.
Udah ada
Brave
rambut
will
ya?
be called
Ih,
upon.
bisa masuk dong. Ejek, aduh.
Ahead of the flash.
Okay, Brave's actually really good.
Nice banget.
Gara-gara kena drone.
Brave had it all in front of him.
Nice banget tuh anjing sumpah itu padahal si Aaron buta loh.
It's a 4v3 and the spike will be planted on the C site. Now look at the retake. You have two players very close by towards
Menang lah ya,
CT. But
4
that
lawan
jet
muter
is in the
ya.
fairway of Izzy
Mereka cuma ada Recon dan ada
That'll
Smoke.
take a second. So time will
Ada
dwindle.
Sage tadi.
Untung bayar.
Nice banget sih udah
Mana sih
menang
Paperex?
di sini.
No, Izzy and Turco,
Mana sih?
what can
Kedua
you
nih,
do
Cok.
with this at all on you two now to make something happen? Turco looking above that smoke, catches Benkai off guard. Great start. Has to be quick on this though. It cannot take too long. Turco now close to as long as on sight though. She's right there. Style. I am so impressed with how they played that.
They brought their A game today. Again, we saw a taster of potentially what some of these guys could do individually, but this right here
Sendalnya tuh,
was an
makanya tuh
absolute
harus
must
ditutup
to
tau
beat
gak
some
sih
of these rounds from
rekamannya?
Paperex.
Apa sih
And again, to
namanya tuh yang
have that
PC
read
mejanya terus ditutup tau gak?
exactly what Supermassive Blaze were doing.
GG.
Time again. And again, so you said, it's kind of that transition from being considered a little one-dimensional to seeing the second, the third look. Really, really fantastic performance from them.
Yeah.
And that's a big concern. I gotta say it.
Yes.
Coming now into this map veto, and we're talking about touched on it at least on the desk here. You have an opportunity to look at some of these rounds, but I'm a little worried now coming into map 2. Again, you can talk about validity of that data sample. The team's actually the leader to this 7-2 record in recent times on Breeze. I'm a little worried, Lauren.
I'm with you. I'm on the worried boat as well. Breeze is going to be that next choice, and it is Paperex's choice anyway. And everything that has been shown here, I am beyond impressed with Paperex and a little worried, I think, as you said, for SMB.
Okay. Didn't catch that one.
No, we didn't
catch that one. On the thank God.
Some of these are absolutely killer as well, just heartbreakers.
Itu enak banget
The last
anjing.
couple of rounds though, even before we got to OT, was so indicative of some of the issues they were facing.
Absolutely elated to close that one out. And absolutely deserved, honestly.
Gila, satisfying banget gue ngeliat mereka.
As statement sent here, I gotta say,
One
from
more
that
game,
first
dude.
series, again, there was something I saw that I was
What's up,
very
guys?
impressed with, but now coming across to this, to step up
Seru
to
ya,
the
seru ya,
plate
seru ya.
and repeat that, but also improve on it on another level has been
Seru ya, seru
so
ya.
good to watch so far. I'm excited for map 2, as well as being very scared for EMEA as a region.
Why did you say that? Why did you bring it up?
Because Mitch
Why did you bring it up?
somewhere is crying backstage about the very same prospect.
Thank you Hendy Wijaya atas tipsnya.
Shiba jago sih, Shiba jago sih.
Arigato, gue emang.
Mantete apa mantete anjir? Hey, apa mantete?
This is map 1, this was their choice and they got made to
Halo?
look like that. I've got to say credit to Paperex for coming out and having an incredible game plan and addressing all the issues I had. I thought they might have been a little one-dimensional. I thought they lent a little too heavily on
Tadi
the
kerok si Poro, hah? Kenapa Poro?
Dadah Vega.
they
Itu
came out
Vega Tanaka
stellar.
kan?
Enough from us. We want to get ourselves ready for map 2. I'm sure the players and everyone else does as well. So we're going to wrap this one up. Make sure we find that start button to get map 2 ready.
Lihat nih anjing Benkai, lihat di Benkai.
Ini map pertama guys. Lagi dia lolos maju lawan Aceh.
Best entrance cuy. The best Berlin, you are the best. Literally the best. This guy.
Iya mah kagak guys. Oh kagak deh kalau lihat. Buram mah ngapain?
Best anjing, sumpah odol beneran make. Odol beneran masalahnya ya. Bukan kayak gimmick-gimmick gimana anjir, dia beneran brush his teeth gitu loh. Hah?
Nah, aku makan dulu guys ya. Anu ya. Udah kan sih speak follow pas kemarin lebih gede dari
Lupa lagu.
Ya,
Sumpah.
kalau enggak, ini kita nggak bisa bandingin view gitu loh. Kalau misalnya kita ngomong masalah
Tapi guys ya.
Belum ada komentar lu guys.
F for cross stream.
Koper mana koper?
Pro menghilang guys, pro menghilang.
Ah, ngehen ngeselin nih.
Lu kasih weapon namanya.
Nah, gua